Evelyn Stevenson, known as Evie, was born on November 25th, 2007. She lived in Holstein, Iowa. Evie was loving and compassionate. She was a talented artist. She never hesitated to stand up for another kid at school, and she had a witty and sarcastic sense of humor. Evie's mom gave her a phone when she was 11, but made it clear that Evie was not allowed to have social media. At about 13 years old, Evie's mom discovered she was using Instagram. Evie had reached the age where she could sign up without parental consent, and she was also accessing TikTok without her parents' knowledge. It was at this time that Evie's mom noticed a severe decline in her mental health. She became dependent on the social media platforms. She had trouble sleeping, began doing poorly in school. It became clear that Evie was sneaking her phone when she wasn't supposed to, like when her parents would go to sleep. So her mom purchased an Apple iPhone, hoping that she would be able to monitor and control Evie's activity through Apple's parental controls. But Evie was able to easily bypass those controls and continued accessing social media without her parents' consent or knowledge. This led to sleep deprivation and depression, disordered eating, and even self-harm. These issues were perpetuated by the TikTok and Instagram algorithms, serving her with posts related to self-harm and suicide and death. And on November 27th, 2023, just 2 days after Evie turned 16, she took her own life. Evie's parents are now suing Meta and TikTok for wrongful death and for the defective nature of their platforms. I want to make it clear that this is one lawsuit of the thousands that are currently being brought against platforms like Instagram and TikTok and Snapchat. I could spend every minute of the day telling these children's stories and I would run out of time. The Social Media Victims Law Center is a leading firm in this space. They alone have filed more than 140 new cases in the last 6 weeks. We are losing kids every day because of the addictive and harmful algorithms and these companies' complete lack of care for our children. Please keep your kids close, give them a childhood without social media for as long as possible. And join me in sending love and support to the family of Evie Stevenson.